The internet has become an integral part of modern life, offering unprecedented connectivity and access to information. However, within the depths of the World Wide Web lies a hidden realm known as the dark web, a concealed network that operates outside the reach of standard search engines. It's also a place that can be used to facilitate money laundering, a sophisticated and elusive practice used by criminals to conceal illicit funds and further fuel the underbelly of cybercrime. But what exactly is the dark web, and how is it used for money laundering? In today's video, we will be taking a look at what is the dark web, what is the dark web's role in money laundering, and ways criminals launder money through the dark web. Hello, and welcome to another KYC Lookup video, where we bring you AML related content to help you enhance your knowledge in the fight against money laundering. Before diving into today's video, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Oh, and don't forget to leave us a comment with any suggested topics you would like us to cover in the future. So, on to today's video. What is the dark web? The dark web is part of the internet that is intentionally hidden and can only be accessed through specialized software such as Tor, the onion router. It is the subset of the deep web, which refers to all web content that is not indexed by traditional search engines like Google, Bing, or Yahoo. Unlike the surface web, which includes websites and content that can easily be found and accessed using standard browsers, the dark web operates on an anonymous network, providing users with a veil of secrecy and privacy. There are legitimate uses for the dark web, such as providing a means for individuals living in oppressive regimes to access information and communicate without fear of government surveillance or censorship. It can also serve as a platform for whistleblowers and journalists to share sensitive information securely. However, the dark web is also gained notoriety for harbouring illegal activities and criminal enterprises. Various criminal activities take place on the dark web, including money laundering. Ways criminals use the dark web. Criminals exploit the anonymity and secrecy of the dark web to engage in various illicit activities. While not all activities on the dark web are illegal, it has gained notoriety for harbouring criminal enterprises. Here are some of the ways criminals use the dark web. Drug trafficking. Dark web marketplaces offer a platform for the buying and selling of illegal drugs. Vendors and buyers can conduct transactions using cryptocurrencies, making it difficult for law enforcement to trace the parties involved. Weapons sales. The dark web serves as a marketplace for illegal arms and weapons. Criminals can purchase firearms, explosives, and other dangerous weapons anonymously, circumventing strict gun control regulations. Cybercrime tools and services. Cybercriminals use the dark web to buy and sell hacking tools, stolen data, and hacking services. This includes selling personal information, credit card details, and login credentials. Fraud and identity theft. Criminals can acquire stolen identities and use them for various fraudulent purposes, such as opening bank accounts, applying for loans, or committing tax fraud. Money laundering. Criminals use the dark web to launder money obtained from illegal activities. They employ cryptocurrency tumblers and mixing services to obscure the origin of the funds, making it harder for authorities to trace the money trail. What is the dark web's role in money laundering? Criminals utilise the anonymity and encryption of the dark web to launder money obtained from illegal activities. Money laundering is the process of disguising the origin of illicit funds, making them appear legitimate and usable within the formal financial system. The dark web offers several ways for criminals to launder money, including cryptocurrency tumblers and mixing services. Criminals often use cryptocurrency tumblers and mixing services available on the dark web. These services mix illicit funds with legitimate ones from various sources, making it difficult to trace the original source of funds. The mixed or cleaned cryptocurrency is then sent to new wallets, effectively breaking the money trail. P2P exchanges. Peer-to-peer, P2P cryptocurrency exchanges on the dark web enable direct transactions between parties, often without stringent KYC, Know Your Customer checks. Criminals use these platforms to convert their illicit funds into various cryptocurrencies, further complicating the tracing process. Shell companies and offshore accounts. Criminals may create shell companies or establish offshore accounts through the dark web to receive and disperse laundered funds. These accounts provide an additional layer of complexity, making it challenging for authorities to link the funds to criminal activities. Virtual currencies and tokens. Criminals may use various virtual currencies and tokens available on the dark web for money laundering purposes. These tokens may have minimal value outside the dark web, making them difficult to track or identify as assets linked to illegal activities. Underground banking services. The dark web hosts underground banking services that allows criminals to transfer money between different jurisdictions without the scrutiny of traditional financial institutions. These services operate outside the scope of standard financial regulations, facilitating cross-border money movement. Mule networks. Criminals use money mules to move laundered funds between accounts, often across multiple countries, to further distance the money from its illegal source. Money mules may be unaware of their involvement in criminal activities, making them unwittingly accomplices in the money laundering process. And digital gold trading. Some dark web platforms allow the exchange of digital gold, where criminals can use precious metals to move and store value anonymously. How do law enforcement agencies use the dark web to detect money laundering? The dark web's role in money laundering possesses significant challenges for law enforcement agencies worldwide. However, there are ways that law enforcement agencies can detect money laundering activities. Here are some of them. Deep web intelligence gathering. Law enforcement agencies use specialised tools and technology to access and analyse the deep web, a broader layer that includes the dark web. They gather intelligence from hidden forums, chat rooms and marketplaces frequented by money launderers, drug traffickers and other criminals. By monitoring discussions and transactions, investigators can gain insights into money laundering schemes and uncover potential leads. Infiltration of dark web marketplaces. Undercover agents and cyber experts often pose as criminals on the dark web, infiltrating illicit marketplaces and forums. These avatars allow law enforcement to observe criminal activities firsthand, gather evidence, and identify key actors involved in money laundering operations. In some cases, these agents may even participate in transactions to build stronger cases against the criminals. Collaborative international efforts. Money laundering is a global issue, transcending national boundaries. Law enforcement agencies collaborate with international counterparts to share information, intelligence, and best practices. These collaborative efforts enable a broader understanding of money laundering networks operating on the dark web and facilitate coordinated actions to disrupt criminal operations. Blockchain analysis. As cryptocurrencies are commonly used for money laundering on the dark web, law enforcement agencies employ blockchain analysis tools to trace cryptocurrency transactions. By following the digital footprints left by criminals on the blockchain, investigators can identify suspicious addresses, Tumblr services, and exchanges used for money laundering. This analysis can reveal patterns and connections that assist in identifying the perpetrators. Use of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Advanced data analytics, powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms, help law enforcement agencies sift through vast amounts of data gathered from the dark web. These technologies can detect patterns, anomalies, and emerging trends, aiding investigators in identifying money laundering networks and adapting to rapidly evolving criminal tactics. Financial transaction monitoring. Law enforcement agencies work closely with financial institutions to monitor and detect suspicious transactions. By analysing patterns of money flow and monitoring high-risk accounts, authorities can identify money laundering activities on both the dark web and traditional financial systems. While the dark web poses unique challenges for law enforcement agencies combating money laundering, their relentless pursuit of justice is bolstered by cutting-edge technologies and international collaboration. Through deep web intelligence gathering, undercover operations, blockchain analysis, and advanced data analytics, investigators are unmasking criminal trails and dismantling money laundering networks. Well, there you have it. What is the dark web? What is the dark web's role in money laundering, and ways criminals launder money through the dark web? Please let us know in the comments section any other ways the dark web is used to launder money, or any other topics you would like us to cover in the future. We have now launched our very own courses for you to take a more in-depth look at a variety of subjects, such as Introduction to AML, Beneficial Ownership, and Customer Risk Rating, for example. So make sure you visit our website for further details, and let us help you connect the dots in KYC. Thank you for watching the video, and if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe to watch more amazing videos.